Hello and welcome to the Driving Maul and to another of my behind the scenes videos. And joining me tonight is Jack. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
So Jack is a development officer with Taranaki. So what that means, he goes around most of the time supporting the clubs, the schools and stuff with their rugby development.
Yep, that's right.
But then on match days, he has the special job of looking after the ball boys. And so you were telling me that there's a bit of a story behind this, and and as to how it come. Why don't you let me know that again?
I think the story goes, Paul, when Colin Cooper came back to Taranaki, and one game we got into a little bit of kerfuffle on the sideline, and Taranaki nearly lost that game. And so our staff meeting on the following Monday, Colin Cooper just looked at everyone else and said, by the way, who's looking after ball boys? And everybody just sort of beeline me, and that was it. I've been a ball boy manager ever since.
You see, it's all about the details. Yeah. If someone touches that ball when it goes off, they can't take a quick line out. Yeah. And if you can't take a quick line out, then hey, that's a try scoring opportunity gone. That's and right. It's all about details. That's
right. So what I do now, even though it's a fun job, and it gives a lot of a youngster here in Taranaki a chance to get closer to their role models, so to speak. But before I select them, I got to make sure they understand the game. And not just to watch the game, but they need to track the game and the way it flows, and they understand it. And then, excuse me, and their understanding of rugby started to grow, and they appreciate what the players are going through and the role that they play in making sure that ball gets back on the rugby field.
So this is all part of your kind of an extension of your rugby development side. It's not, but in a kind of small way.
Yeah, in a small ways. As you mentioned before, we go to schools and rugby clubs and we develop rugby skills. But I think working with youngsters on the side, it just grow them on another side of their sort of life skills, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean they're on camera.
Yep.
They have a bit of responsibility.
Yes.
So if they do make a mistake, all their mates at school are going to see it.
Yep.
And on Monday morning, they're going to get ribbed.
That's right. There's a lot of banter afterwards, and most of the time when I pull them to the side at halftime, the players are having their talk at halftime, and here's me and my ball boys, ball girls are having a talk, just to go through the rules and make sure they understand, and they keep on rotating, because if it's a cold night like this, you can't afford to stand still, you know what I mean? And they love it, and I suppose of course the best part is at the end of the night, they get some hot drinks, hot food, and lots and lots of lollies.
Lollies, yeah, lollies are a great viable thing. Now, are there some naughties going on? Do you go, look, if we kick it out, quickly touch the ball as quickly as possible. Yep. If they kick it out, don't touch it because we can take a quick line out.
As I said before, there's a lot of banter goes on, but I think we've got to do our job thoroughly. We would like to think that when our team go over to another province and they play, that they treat them well too. So I think we should just fair and square, so to speak. Yeah. So
there you go. No underhand tactics down here in Taranaki for that kind of stuff. Yeah. So this is as a rugby development officer, this is your full-time job, 12 months a year?
Yeah, I've been here 12 years now, going on to 13, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I do other things, like I'm a liaison person for our Pacific Island community. Mm-hmm. So I work between our union and them just to make sure they understand what's going on. And of course there's just managing all our young players as they start to climb the ranks in rugby.
And let's be honest, if we're talking about Taranaki and some of those Pacific and Island players that come through, I mean, Naholo,
Sita
Tamanivalu also, but we're not just talking about one Naholo either. Obviously, you guys will know the one that's an All Black, but his younger brother, his brother, isn't it? I think, his younger brother is coming through. Unfortunately, he's currently in a bit of a snow boot, so he can't actually play. And there's another one coming through after him as well. Yeah,
so Kenny's the young one. At the moment, he's got a little bit of a niggly injury with his ankle, but then between Waisake and Kenny, there's Meli Naholo. He's a very good player, plenty of potential, just like the rest of his brothers, and watch out for these three brothers.
So it is a big part of the Taranaki rugby down here is that Pacific and Island community as well, and it's great work you're doing, Jack. Thank you very much for joining me.
Wonderful. Enjoy the game.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, and don't forget, subscribe, hit like, share, and all that kind of stuff, and get more insights into what happens behind the scenes.